Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Azimio adopted a different way on the manner in which they were approaching to collecting of information and trying to deal with the issue of police brutality. We know there was assessment that was given to police, but this one was coming from State House, that they should not document any death and injuries during demonstration. Neither the people or police, the civilians or police who have been injured or died through demonstration. With all this, we knew they were trying to hide something, and they were planning a heinous act to deal with the people in the most inhumane way. But Azimio was documenting all these things. And they had asked everyone in this country to start citizen journalism. If you can take photo or a video, do it and share where you see police going rogue on civilians who are unarmed. All this information, Azimio has it at their disposal. They have been registering death, injuries across the country. Azimio went into different hospitals, they have visited morgues, and they have all the information. They have documented it about the number of people who have died, how they have died, those who have been injured, those who are nursing injury through police, through a gun, and the clubbing that happened in broad daylight on camera. With all this, then Azimio cleverly organized for a Ruto mass, where now they were mourning those who have died through police brutality. They also invited the families of the deceased one. They are also attended. Then they were contributing something to what helping in arranging for the send off of the beloved ones who have died in the hands of police. With all this service, then videos coming out, sharing those images to show how police did all this heinous act, Ruto was caught red-handed, and he has been exposed to the world on how he is handling Kenyans, killing your own people who you saw to protect, just because they told you they are hungry. And with this, Ruto is now issuing a statement trying to pretend as if he is mourning with those who have died. So yesterday we saw him talking as if now he is regretting what happened, and he is now mourning the Kenyans who have died. And that's what he said. Let me just read it first. I quote him, then we continue. We stand with the families that have lost their children and loved ones because of a few leaders who are driving their personal agenda to cause anarchy in the country. Our nation is mourning many young people who were killed unnecessarily. Why can't these people show mercy? What those families are going through is so much pain that no words can express the grief that they are feeling. But I want you to know that as a government, we will not allow those leaders to continue causing mayhem. I am deeply saddened by the violence that has taken place, and I want to assure you that I am committed to finding a way to bring peace to our country. That is Ruto. That is Ruto for you. There is just one question. Who killed these people? Is it goons or police? Who killed these people that Ruto is mourning today? Who killed them? That is the big question on this punchline. And this question should be answered by William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government. Who killed the Kenyan that Ruto is mourning today? As we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. And by the way, I want to thank everyone who has joined the channel membership. I recognize you for joining the channel membership. Again, I want to thank those who have been super chatting us during our premiere. And by the way, you can support us through the premiere just by super chatting with as little as $2 going forward. With $2, you can super chat us $10, $20, $50, what you can afford. And even with the $2, you can join channel membership with 20, 30, 40 going forward. So you can do your budget. Na pia kuna wa M-Pesa. Thank you so much for your support. I generally say thank you. So kuna njia nyingi pia unaweza support. M-Pesa, channel membership, premium, super chat, super thanks, all those. Now, back to this discussion. Ruto is just showing the panic on how Azimio has exposed them. They have been exposed to the world. The non-governmental organization was also doing the documenting. So if he was trying to hide the numbers of people who have died, Azimio has moved to every hospital. When Raila Odinga organized for this kind of requiem and bring those families together, then they are sharing those videos. The international media is zooming in. They are watching, they are recording, they are documenting, and they are releasing it. And even the local media is doing the same. With all this, Kenyans have got to know the exact information on what happened. Ruto is mourning Kenyans who were killed by a gun bought through their taxes and a bullet bought through their tax that was shot by a police officer who is paid through the taxpayers' money. Bunduki ya ushuru yako, risasi ushuru yako, polisi ambaye analipa kwa ushuru wako. Order from above. Hiyo above iko wapi? State House. Hiyo ndio order from above. So the man who was giving order from above is coming to mourn the people who have died. And they have died because of the order from above. This is hypocrisy. Ni kinaya. Hii ni zuluma. What is he telling the family who have lost their beloved one? What is he telling them? You have got red-handed. You've got off guard. Today you should not be mourning those who have died. You should be apologizing to these families. Because they died when you are there as the president. A uniting figure of the country. You are the president. Raila is not the president. Uhuru is not the president. Gachagua is not the president. It's your deputy. You are the president. So whatever happens, you take responsibility. What Ruto should have done is to come and apologize to this family. This is a mockery to pretend like you are mourning them. You are the one who are giving order to kill. So pretending like and putting a blame on opposition. Tuliona Raila kwa maandamano. Kwanza yeye nyawaliwa watu. Tuliona Raila kwa maandamano. Sisi tuliona wananchi na tukaona polisi ambaye alikuwa amepewa order to come and shoot at demonstrators. And they were shooting to kill, not just to shoot. Walikuwa wanatumia tear gas, wakaona yeye tear gas haitoshi. Sasa tuamue tu risasi. And Ruto, to worsen the situation, congratulated the police. He patted them on their back. Good job. Well done. Ruto endorsed the killing of Kenyans. He cannot come to purport to be mourning those who have died. He cannot pretend like he is disappointed in the death, like he's siding with the families when he glorified what police did. Ruto stopped dancing on the graves of Kenyans who have died in the hands of police. This is wrong. Tumesikia wewe ukisema tu mchana ya kama polisi walifanya kazi nzuri, wameleta amani. Anaambia watu nyinyi mkipigana na polisi atawaua. As if the civilians were attacking the police. Police attacked the people. Then the people were trying to defend themselves. Kama kungekuwa na maandamano na kusikwe na polisi, kungekuwa na mauaji. Ama kama kungekuwa na maandamano na polisi wakuwe pale na wasikuwa wanarusha tear gas na marisasi, hakungekuwa na vifo. Lakini ya nyinyi hamkutaka maandamano, mkaamua kusimamisha maandamano na kuambia polisi auwe wananchi. Ndio maana hii imefanyika. So you have been exposed by Azimio properly. Now you are coming in to pretend that you are mourning the dead. You are now standing with the families who have lost their children, their beloved one. How are you standing with them when you are giving orders? Hey, how? Wewe unapeana order, unasikia polisi. Hata hakuna siku moja umeambia polisi msiue wananchi. Tumeona unasema watu wafanye nini? Washughulikiwe. Hatukusikia Ruto as the president telling police not to shoot to kill. He never condemned, he glorified. So is this actually Ruto is dancing on the graves of the people who have died through police brutality. Ukitaka kutusaidia wewe turudishie uhai kwa wale watu ambao wamekufa kwa mikono ya polisi, then from there we will say hallelujah. But with all this, we know what you are doing. You cannot give orders, then you turn and say you are standing with them. How do you stand with them? Even if you give money to these families or any kind of help, you cannot bring back these lives. So, you take responsibility as the president who was overseeing this kind of heinous act that was met on Kenyans who are just telling you they are hungry. Not this other drama. So you come back and apologize to these families. Come and apologize. Don't pretend to be mourning with them. You cannot stand with these families as long as you're not apologizing to them.